G'day folks, Wren here, and it is time for a vlog. Don't mind Chopper just eating his food in the background there. It is dinner time. I am making pizza, maybe with some chips. I have a headache because it's been a day. This is going to be my vlog for Gabby from Gabby Reads Patreon readathon called Screaming in Colour. And basically for this weekend, you gotta read books of a certain colour, and the colour chosen was blue. I'm trying to wear all my blue stuff and I have very limited blue things, so we got blue vibes. It's the first day and I've been busy today. So in the morning for the Queer or Not book club, you finished your food? Yeah. So I had my live show for Of the Wild. It was a really great discussion. It was my first one. I had a lot of fun doing it, and thank you to everyone who showed up for the live show. Thank you to everyone that's been a part of Queer or Not. It's been awesome. Having a great time with that. Then I immediately had to go to my nephew's first birthday party. That was cute enough. It was so loud. So I'm kind of not surprised I have a headache right now. It was actually really interesting the way my godmother was talking to me in regards to like pronouns. She's a sweetheart. I appreciate what she was doing immensely. So say she was talking to me about, you know, I recently graduated from university, and she was like, what are they going to do with themselves now after they've finished university? And I'm like, I adore you. You know, I love you. You are doing the most. That's not exactly how you use those pronouns. If you're talking to me, you can just say you. You know, it's only when speaking to other people, I guess, you use the they, them. I don't know, it was interesting talking to her, but I appreciate the effort. It was great. Then I had to leave the birthday party early to go to my niece's ballet performance, which I've just come back from. My head hurts a lot. It was very sweet. There's a bunch of little kids trying to do ballet. Very sweet. But my niece is 13, she's been doing this for years, and she's amazing. Oh my god. This was the best performance she's ever done, and she's so talented. It was, I was proud. I was so proud of her. She's amazing. But I'm tired, and I haven't really read much yet. I'm gonna get some food on. I'm gonna take my migraine medication because my head is sore. And then I might try and read some. I did read Booney this morning, and I really enjoyed this. I think overall I gave it a 4-star because putting it through Corpile, I can't actually give it any points for the writing because there's no writing in this. It's just a comic. There's no writing whatsoever. It's got like this dark humor about it, and it is kind of about finding the joy in a lot of awful situations, or just like learning to laugh at some awful situations. It was really cute. I really want to buy it so that I can just read it whenever I need a good laugh, because it was really good. I do recommend people just like picking this up. It'll take you 20 minutes to get through. It was super cute. I really enjoyed it. One book down. I then started My Love Mix-Up Volume 1, and I didn't get very far into it before my crazy day started, but I did do some. I did read some of it, and it's really cute. Like, really cute. I actually wasn't expecting to like it. I guess I thought I would feel the same way about My Love Mix-Up as I do about Blue Flag, which is a bit mediocre. I'm only maybe like 30 pages into this manga, but it's so cute. So cute. And I'm really looking forward to finishing that and potentially reading the second volume this weekend as well. That all kind of depends on how my head is gonna go. I don't know, I would like to read as much as I can tonight, but I need to eat and take some medicine. But so far, we're doing good, and it's only like 5 o'clock on Saturday, and I've read 1 and a bit books. Doesn't sound as good when I put it that way. I thought it would sound better. It did not. Okay, so it's several hours later and I am exhausted. I'm so tired. It's 8:45, so I really haven't done that much. So yes, I read Booney earlier today, so that was a 4-star. I then read some more of In the Lives of Puppets. I think I've read like 100-ish, maybe, pages. Now, before you say anything, I had started this before this weekend, and I was like, oh, I don't think I can read any of this during the weekend because it's all green. But that door, you can't see it in this light, but that is blue. The door is blue, so it counts. Gabby said there could just be a little bit amount of blue on it. There's a tiniest little speck of blue on this, so I'm gonna count that because I really want to finish reading this. I think I've got maybe 100 pages left, but having a good time. I've just finished My Love Mix Up Volume 1, but yeah, I finished Volume 1 of this. A lot of like their clothing has shades of blue, and this was super cute. I really enjoyed this. I loved this whole, it is kind of like a love triangle-ish because this guy likes this girl, but he thinks that she likes this guy, but this guy thinks that this guy likes him. So because this guy likes this girl and he doesn't want to like expose her feelings, he says, yeah, I do like you, but don't make a big deal out of it or anything. And then these two get to become closer friends and he's trying to like push them together. Then he starts having actual feelings for him and he seems to maybe possibly have feelings for him as well. It's an interesting cycle. Yeah, I did really enjoy this. I enjoyed the fact that there was this comedy to it. They were all having a good time. And also it was like a bit of a like queer awakening thing happening, which was like really interesting to see. I enjoyed that. Everything's just kind of sweet and wholesome and like just, it's a romantic comedy really, and it's really cute. I enjoyed it. I'm really interested to read the second volume because this left off on an interesting little cliffhanger. But basically, for day one, this is all I got completed. I will show you what is also on my like tentative TBR. I have Alex and Ada, Volume 1. I picked this up because Chelsea from Chelsea Zhao recently read it and she said it was super interesting. So I am keen to give this a go as well. And plenty of blue, and it's just a comic, so that should be super quick. The panels seem fairly large, so I think I could get through this really quickly. Also have Cells at Work Volume 1, or Cells at Work Code Black Volume 1. Once again, there is the tiniest speck of blue on there, but I want to read this because I loved the original Cells at Work. I am really interested to see how Code Black works because it's going to be a lot darker. So I'm really interested to read that as well. Obviously I got Volume 2 of My Love Mix Up. It's really a stretch reading In the Lives of Puppets, but if I could get that finished, that would be amazing, but I'm not sure. But like, that door is blue. It really is blue, I swear. Then I have Kaiju number 8 Volume 2. I read the first one a month or two ago, really loved it. So I'm really keen to get to this second one, and it is, luckily, a blue cover. I flew through the first one because I was enjoying it so much, so I think I could fly through this one as well. Then for my books, I have The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. I am already 228 pages into this, so I've got, wow, 50-ish pages left to go, and this is a reread for me, so that should be nice and quick. And what do you know, I have a blue bookmark in here as well. It looks black in this light, but that is a navy blue. I'm really leaning heavily into this theme. Then I have The Faceless Ones by Derek Landy. This is book 3 in the Skullduggery Pleasant series, which I've really been enjoying. There is plenty of blue smoke light stuff on this, and the title is also blue. I should be able to get this read pretty quickly. I haven't started it at all, but I do have the audio of this. And then I also have Black Trans Fairy Tales by S.T. Lin. This is a bind up of the 3 fairy tale retellings. Again, I have the audio for this, and there is blue on the Cinderella cover, I think. No, blue one is Ariel and Erica. But yeah, but there's blue, I can read all that. I do have the audios for these as well. And I mean, these are under 300 pages anyways. So again, hopefully I can get to that. But people, let's be honest, I'm not getting to all of those. It's a 2-day readathon, and today is already done. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm super tired. Anyways, I'm exhausted and it's like 9 o'clock. I've had a very, very busy day, but day 1 is complete and hopefully day 2 I can actually read some more books. Anyways, hello from day 2 of the Screaming in Colour Patreon readathon thing. Today I got blue on my beanie from my NaNoWriMo hat, and then blue on my, why don't I just stand up? And then blue on my Avenged Sevenfold shirt, because I love them. So that's the blue that we're rocking today. And I'm getting stuff done today. By that I mean reading. I'm not getting anything else done, which I need to get done. But we're focusing on reading this weekend. So I have been watching Gabby's sprints, her day 1 sprints all morning, and it is now 2:15 on Sunday. So depending on how much I get done, I'm either going to stop reading today or I'll stop reading by the end of Gabby's sprints tomorrow. We shall see. Anyways, I've got some reading done. So I finished In the Lives of Puppets by TJ Klune. Teeny tiny blue door. Can you see that? That is blue. Okay, that's blue. So I finished this. I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars, and I've noticed that with the past few newer TJ Klunes that I've read, I gave them a lower rating, but then upon reread they get a 5-star. So potentially this could be a 5-star later on, but either way I really enjoyed this. TJ Klune is the master of found family. I just, Ness Ratchet and Rambo, they're precious. They need to be protected at all costs. It was great to get an asexual main character, and I did love it. I really loved it. I thought it was great. I have 2, you can't see them, but I have 2 little sticky notes in here. One was from this book quoting Wolfsong. I squeal when that happened. Oof, so much. And then I have another one that was because this then quoted The House in the Cerulean Sea. He closed his eyes and leaned his head against the picture of a family at a picnic, the strain ominous legend underneath reading, "See something, say something." That's from House in the Cerulean Sea. So I thought it was so cool that there were a bunch of these little Easter eggs of his other works. I thought that was really cool. So yeah, I enjoyed this. It was a 4-star. There's a tiny bit of blue. I think I was also reading that for my Queer Lit Readathon TBR, my Camp Seasonathon TBR, and my Adventurer-athon TBR. So that book was hitting all of the prompts. Then I finished my reread of The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. This was one of my favorite books of all time. I absolutely loved it. I love the autism rep. I love fake dating. That's my favorite trope ever. And I really loved this. Amy recently had been talking about how she didn't like this because of the autism rep in it. And I was like, oh, interesting, because I read this before I figured out that I was autistic. And so I didn't have much thoughts about the autism rep. So I was intrigued to read it again and see if, now that I know I'm autistic, if I would have issues with this. I did not. The autism in it for me was fine. It was good. I connected, I understood. It didn't feel particularly one way or the other, it just was. But this is only getting a 4-star now and not a 5-star, because for some reason I hated Michael in this. He was like possessive in a gross way. He wasn't like that before, or at least I didn't see it before, but now I'm like, you're kind of gross. And did feel a little bit like he was kind of fetishizing, there we go, maybe he was doing that to her autism, because there were things that he was like, oh, she's so blunt, I love that about her. She takes things too literally, love that about her. She reacts differently, love that about her. And I don't know, just the way he was saying it, it felt like that was kind of the only thing that he loved about Stella was her autistic traits. And that just kind of was sitting a little bit wrong with me. So I don't know, I'm a little sad that I don't love this as much as I used to. I still think it's good for the autism rep. I enjoyed that. I also think it was just too much sex for it being a romance about a woman hiring a sex worker to help her enjoy sex. And like, I knew that there was plenty of sex in this before I started. Like, this is a reread, and still I was like, can you guys stop having sex for a while and like talk? Talking would be great. It wasn't as great as it used to be, unfortunately. And then I have also picked up The Faceless Ones by Derek Landy, which is book 3 in the Skullduggery Pleasant series. I am currently 92 pages into this. I am enjoying this. It's good. I'm a little sleepy, so I'm not retaining much information, but I envision this is also going to be a 4-star. The Skullduggery series in general, for me, is a 4-star. I do really enjoy them, and I'm always interested to see where they go. So I'm loving that, and I also have my blue bookmark. This is a Lord of the Rings bookmark, and I'm so excited because in 3 days, I'm going to New Zealand for my Lord of the Rings tour. So excited. Best way to celebrate turning 30 is to go to Hobbiton and experience all the hobbity joys. But yes, this is Speak Friend and Enter, and it is blue, so very fitting for the readathon. So I think by the end of today, I would love to get this finished, and I definitely want to read Kaiju number 8 volume 2 and My Love Mix-Up volume 2, but I have some mail. I thought I'd open it up here, even though I know what it is, because I made a purchase recently. So I'm pretty sure it is what it is. Yeah. Yep. Stickfight Island. I cannot believe how much I enjoyed these. I read these recently on a total whim, and I really enjoyed them, and weirdly enjoyed like the tiny bit of world building we got, as well as just all of the wholesomeness of this. So like, I wanted to buy it so that I could have them physically and read them, because I read these online before. Why is this so good? This is almost weirdly on the same vein as Killing Stalking. Like, you shouldn't like them, but you really like them. Except with Killing Stalking, it's like, it's really disturbed. Why do you like it? With this, it's just interesting. But, I mean, look, blue on the cover. So blue on that one and blue on that one. There you go, blue on the cover. Still fitting with the theme. I also wanted to try and start packing today while I listen to an audiobook, so I might try and do that now.
Watching your mouth move, damn you look stupid.
it is still Sunday night. I'm exhausted. It's only just 8 o'clock and I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed. An update. I have been reading The Faceless Ones. I got to page 219, so I've got about 170-ish pages to go. I don't know if I'm going to read any more of this tonight. But I mean, I got a good chunk of the way through. I think that's pretty good. So I'm very pleased with how much I got rid of this. I would like to finish some more of it tonight, but I'm so tired. But I've basically packed my suitcase. So that's cool. So I still have both of these that I really want to read. And I think what I'm gonna do is, I'm kind of cheating. Because my first Screaming in Colour readathon and I'm going to cheat. Lovely. But I'm going to continue the readathon until the end of Gabby's sprints tomorrow, because I know she's doing another 10-hour reading sprint maybe? I don't know if it's 10 hours again, but she'll be doing more sprints tomorrow. If I'm able to get onto those sprints, then I'm going to read these two and finish The Faceless Ones. But if not, I'll read them another time. But I'm really pleased with the amount of books that I was able to get read this weekend, especially considering my Saturday I was barely able to read because of all the stuff I had to do. Look at all the things I got to complete. That's awesome. Yeah, let's definitely film after I've just woken up. Hello, it is Monday morning. I'm getting my hair cut today. That's why it's extra fluffy. It is the end of the Screaming Colour Patreon readathon for Gabby Reads, and I didn't get to read anything else since I last updated you, because I woke up this morning to check Gabby's sprints and she was only doing like 5 hours instead of 10. So that means I didn't get to read anything. That serves me right for like wanting to like cheat on my first Screaming Colour readathon. But that's fine. But I did read technically 4 books for this weekend readathon, and then I got most of the way through The Faceless Ones. So I got to page 219. I think I did pretty good. For the weekend that I had, where I basically couldn't read anything on Saturday, I think I did pretty good. And so for the rest of today, I'm not going to film it because this is going up tonight. But for the rest of today, I'm going to keep reading this, and this, and this. All the things that I wanted to read this weekend. I'm just going to finish them up because I am very excited for all of them. But I've had such a good time for my first Gabby Patreon event. It was really fun. I enjoyed it. I'm really glad that I am now able to be a patron of Gabby's, because like, such a wonderful human being. I want to support her and all she does because she's doing the best. I'm never really good at like doing outros to vlogs. I always forget to do them. So you get morning me. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next one. Bye.